everybody, Zan here on the T-Guys, coming at you from sunny Florida. Isn't very sunny at the moment. It's been raining for like 3 days straight. It's my motorcycle. Vroom vroom. Yeah, I have to go out on that in a second. Anyways, this week we're talking about handwriting, and I never really thought about my handwriting that much in terms of masculinity and femininity, and I mean, I don't really like to draw dichotomies like that anyways, because, you know, masculinity and femininity is socially constructed and all that, so I don't think that necessarily, like, men write innately in, like, a certain way and women do. It's kind of based on, like, what jobs women were allowed to have and, like, where the emphasis was placed. I started doing a little bit of research because I never really thought about handwriting before, and on the TG Crossroads site they have a whole thing about handwriting, and they have examples of masculine and feminine and androgynous handwriting, so I was like, I wonder what mine is. So according to their standards, I have pretty masculine handwriting, and I'll show you some examples. So this was just a list of stuff that I was working on, and I went through and wrote down all the different letters of the alphabet in both upper and lower case. I don't really write cursive that much, like sometimes my letters string together, but sometimes not. This is my signature. I guess the only time that I have thought about my handwriting is in terms of my signature. I used to do the S like that, like the regular cursive S, but I didn't really like how it looked. About, I don't know, like 5 or 6 years ago, I switched to like the more lightning bolt S because I thought it was a little more badass. So, and then my last name's just crazy. So, okay, so I was looking at all of the examples of masculine and androgynous and feminine handwriting. It's pretty masculine in terms of like the tiny little opening for the E, and when I write my M's and N's, they're like a little more pointy rather than like woo. And then the stems on the P's and the D's are not curly. My handwriting slants a lot, and it's like really uneven, and I lift the pen a lot to make my letters. And then over for feminine, it's pretty consistent. Like, I write the same letters pretty consistently throughout, so that's a feminine thing on the website. And I also use a bit of a flourish on my signature here, which is a little more of a feminine thing. In terms of androgyny, my A's, it's feminine in terms of like it has like the little extra emphasis or whatever, but it's masculine in terms of I do that part and then I do that part. So I use 2 pen strokes to make the letter instead of like using 1 like that or something. So I put that in the androgynous category. So anyways, yeah. So yeah, like I said, like from like what I read online and stuff like that, it looks like my handwriting is pretty masculine, but I never really like think of it as masculine or feminine. It's just the way I write. And I have a real problem like picking out like what feminine handwriting and masculine handwriting is. Like somebody writes something, I can't tell whether it's a boy or girl, because like there's just so much variety in how people write in general. So I don't know. It seems like, I don't know, none of this has really been like totally scientifically proven or anything. It's just kind of like pseudo science kind of stuff. Like the whole, like, you know, how you write talks about your personality, that kind of thing too. Like, I don't know, it's just not really scientifically based. It's kind of like on, based on like what our stereotypes of men and women are. So, like, if you're worried about, like, your handwriting looking too feminine or too masculine or whatever, like, I really wouldn't worry about it, because I don't know a lot of people who put a lot of emphasis on that anyways, and I never think about it, so. Anyways, but it's something that's kind of interesting. You know, take it with a grain of salt. But, alright. I'll see you guys later. Bye.